All right, here's the 1980 Topps Christmas Rack Pack. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. Remember, I talked about these a little bit before in another episode, but these were like not packed by Topps. They were just kind of aftermarket packs that they shove cards in there and try to sell them for Christmas. Pretty sure that's how they did that. So it could be, I mean, sometimes you get some decent cards, but I would doubt the Henderson rookie will be in here. But, hey, we'll try to find it. And then we also have this Collector's Edge baseball box that you can get for, I think it's $4.99, you know, a little over $5 with tax at Walgreens. And sometimes you get some decent cards, but usually it's not. But it's cool to open these. And kind of, they're all different, you know, usually 80s and 90s cards. Some 2000s and even some today. And I think there might even be a pack in there. I'm not sure, but we're going to open that up and see exactly what's in there. And like I said, I'd already pulled today, and we got Curtis Vaughn, my brother. He gets this rack pack and these cards, unless I see fit that I want to keep some of them, Kurt. All right, so let's open this up. I'm going to go ahead and it looks like it's stapled on. I don't want to rip it like that. We're going to cut these, make sure we don't get any of the cards. Pretty close there. All right, so here's the first little rack. I think there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. There's only 12 cards in the whole thing. So the first one's a pretty cool card. It's a highlight card. It's got Lou Brock and Carl Yastrzemski and a highlight from that year. So this is actually the first card in the set, #1. That's pretty cool. All right, next we got Bob Knepper. And notice we said the pennants. You got the little flags or the pennants right there. The position they played. He's a pitcher, and then on the top pennant and then the bottom pennant had the team they're on. It's got a facsimile autograph right there. So it's not a real autograph, but it's pretty cool to see their autograph on there, and then their name at the top, Bob Knepper. And then on the back, it's kind of a greenish color. I think that's green. Kurt can't tell me because he's colorblind. I know Kurt. And it's got gray and then black print on most of it, and it's got every one of their minor league and major league stats on the back, and it has a little tidbit fact about him there, like Bob Knepper said was named National League's Player of the Month May of 1978, and then another little tidbit about him on that side. Tidbit, that's my favorite word today, tidbit. All right, Bob Knepper. We got Ray Knight. Had some good years. Tom Brookins. So Curtis, again, you're going to know more about these guys probably because I was like 5 at this time, so you might have been collecting at this time. Like I said, Curtis has a Rickey Henderson rookie I'd like to buy from him, but I think he likes to hold on to those. All right, next we got Bert Blylevin. I think he ended up being on the Cleveland Indians, I think. Bob Galasso or Galasso, not sure. Rich Gale, and this guy's great. I think he might be a Hall of Famer. Kurt, you might have to tell me about that if he is or not. Alan Trammell, hopefully that's a Kurt fact that he can tell me. Alan Trammell, he had some great years. He was a really, really good player. Really good player. All right, and then the last little section here of 4 cards. It's good. Not get the cards, but with the scissors. Pull them out here. All right, last little section, we got an AL All-Star. So if you can look at the top of that, Roy Smalley, he was an All-Star. So they didn't have a separate card then, it just said AL All-Star, and this was their normal card with all the information and stats on the back. As baseball cards kept going, usually they'd put an All-Star separate card in there, kind of like an insert, but those did not have that. Alan Ashby, he had some decent years. Harry Chappis, I don't want to say it the other way. Harry Chappis and Glenn Abbott. So no Rickey. Figured that would happen. These aftermarket cards usually don't get a lot of great cards. We've got Alan Trammell in there. That's pretty good. And Lou Brock and Yaz on a card. So Kurt, you're going to get those, brother. Thank you, sir, for all your help with the podcast. All right, here's this other one. So there's a lot of cards in here. It's a little bit longer of an episode, but I thought it would be fun to do. So let's open that. Sorry if that's really loud opening there, but I'll rip that up. Open it up. Yes, it looks like we have cards. So here's what it looks like on the inside. There's cards and then a pack right there. Okay, there is one pack in there. And this is what the box looks like. It's called the Fairfield Company. I think they says this package on the back here. It says this package contains randomly inserted baseball cards, packs, parallels, autographs, and more. The products in this package have been purchased directly from the manufacturer or purchased from the secondary market and repackaged for retail sales by the Fairfield Company. So these are all repackaged. So we're just going to kind of rip that open. Might put them back in there to give them to Kurt. We'll see how this works out. All right, put our box over there. All right, we're going to save the pack for last. The pack is a 1993 Fleer baseball pack, and I don't know a lot about that, so we'll see what it has. I know we had some of those back in the day, but all right, we got Jim Deshaies 1987 Topps. And I'm not going to go through what every card looks like on here. You know, I'm just opening these because we might actually go through some of these on a podcast at some point. Most of these we probably have because they're all junk wax for the most part. Ken Daly, 87 Topps. John Cerruti, 1989 Topps. Pat Sheridan, 1990 Upper Deck. Tommy Herr, 1990 Upper Deck. I think that was one of the guys Curtis liked back in the day when he was on. I thought he was on the, yeah, he was on the Cardinals, and he was on one of those teams Curtis liked then. Tom Henke, 1987 Topps. Doug DeCinces, 1987 Topps. Kirk McCaskill, 1990 Topps. This looks like a 1992 Topps. Dave Stewart. Gene Walter, and this is 1989 Upper Deck, the first year of Upper Deck. Lee Stevens, 1992 Donruss. I don't know if we've done that one yet. I have to do one on this. I don't think we've done on this either. The Big Bird, yellow, 1991 Fleer, Juan Agosto. Sil Campusano, 1991 Fleer. Terry Steinbach, 1991 Fleer. It's like they just took a little clump of different of each one of these and sometimes put them together like these 91 Fleers. Chris Hammond, 1991 Fleer. Dave Stewart, another Dave Stewart in a different card, 1989 Topps. Mike Campbell, 1989 Topps. Mike Harkey, 1989 Topps. Oh, that's one that says a future star at the top, so he was supposed to be really good. Harkey was decent. He didn't end up being a star, but that was a future star card. Kevin Kaufman, Braves, and it's weird on there, a 1989 Topps. And down here it says, you can see that really closely, it says now with the Cubs. That's weird because they'll have traded sets that would usually do that. Danny Tartable, he had some great years. That guy had some power. 1989 Topps. Steve Avery, 1992 Donruss. He was a really good pitcher. Bob Mylacki, 1992 Topps. Dave Howard, 1992 Leaf. That's a cool looking card. Barry Lyons, 1989 Donruss. Ken Griffey, Sr., 1989 Topps. Traded, so this is a Topps traded card like I was talking about. It's a little lighter than the other ones. It has a T, 40 T in the number. T's for traded. So he got traded that year from somebody else. Looks like from the Braves to the Reds, maybe. Chuck Knobloch, 1992 Triple Play. I think this is maybe Leaf Triple Play or Donruss Leaf Triple Play. Mel Hall, Topps traded, 1989. That's another one with the T, 44T. It's the T for traded. 1989 Topps. John Smiley, 1992 Pinnacle. It's a cool looking card. Ken Caminetti, 1990 Donruss. Ron Oster, 1991 Fleer. Here's a newer card. Derek Dietrich, 2018 Topps. I kind of didn't like how they stopped having, the newer cards. A lot of them stopped having the border around it. I mean, it's a cool looking picture. Just I liked having the border. Josh Hader, 2018 Topps, and it's got the rookie cup on it. So it's like his second year card probably. I'm not sure. Eric Thames, or Thames, not sure. This one says All-Star Game, so that means he must have been on the All-Star team. It's a pretty cool little symbol and printing they have on there. That's a 2018 Topps. This is Reyes Moranta, 2018 Topps. Stop saying that, Aaron. This is Lonnie Chisenhall, and it looks like he made the All-Star team that year. I can't believe that. He was on the Tribe. I can't remember him making the All-Star team. 2018 Topps. Josh Hamilton says 2010 Topps, and it says in the back Topps Attacks, and it looks like you could put in a code to try to win something, but it expired in 2011, so can't use that anymore. Josh Hamilton, our guy had some great years, man. Andre Ethier, 2012 Topps Heritage. Topps Heritage. It says Heritage up there in the corner. Arodys Vizcaíno, 2016 Topps. A lot of those Topps cards look the same throughout those years. Angels team card, 2016 Topps. Johnny Damon on the Detroit Tigers, 2010 Topps. One of my favorite players of all time, Jeff Bagwell. What a hitter. 1995 Pinnacle. Roberto Alomar, what a great player. Roberto Alomar, it looks like that's... Oh, this was a Score, so Pinnacle and Score I think are the same thing. Score, Pinnacle, yes. Score is a Pinnacle brand at this point. Roberto Alomar, also Pinnacle. There, 1995, I believe. Wow, look at that. A 1982 Donruss just kind of thrown in the mix there. Dave Goltz. What a name. 82 Donruss. I'm pretty sure we did an episode on 82 Donruss. Tracy Woodson, 88 Donruss. One of the worst sets ever. Tom Candiotti, 1988 Donruss. Brian Meadows, 1998. Looks like it's Bowman. Yes. Danny Tartabull, 1990 Score. Those are pretty cool looking cards. Royals Leaders card, 1988 Topps, I believe. 88 or 89. That might have been 89. I can't remember. Mickey Brantley, 1989 Donruss. Bill Landrum, 1988 Topps. Cecil Fielder, that guy had some power. Cecil Fielder, 1992 Leaf Studio. Josh Fogg, 2000. I don't know if that's a 12 or a 2. I think 2002, if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. 2002 Josh Fogg, Topps Heritage. 1993 Upper Deck, Dave Valley. Some of these are really cool cards. It's cool looking. I haven't seen some of these before. Glenn Allen Hill, 1993 Leaf, when he was on the Tribe. Bob Tewksbury, 1993 Leaf. Rusty Meacham, 1993 Leaf. Brett Main, 1993 Leaf. Here's one of those little clumps of a different, or of a brand that's the same. Bob Tewksbury, 1993 Leaf. Bill Gullickson, 1993 Leaf. Juan Guzman, 1993 Leaf. Greg Minton, 1990 Fleer. Paul Gibson, 1990 Upper Deck. Pat Sheridan, 1990 Upper Deck. Colby Rasmus, 2012 Topps. Bobby Hughes, this looks like a 1992 Draft Picks card. I don't even know if this is, it's like 1992 Classic Games just thrown in there. 1992 Draft Pick card. Never seen anything like that before. Huh. Kevin Higgins, 1994 Topps. Ron Davis, 1987 Donruss. I love those cards. 87 Donruss with the baseballs down the sides of them. Alex Fernandez, 1992 Fleer. Joe Carter, 1988 Topps. Mickey Weston, 1990 Upper Deck. Mike Devereaux, 1989 Fleer. Greg Jeffries, 1991 Topps. Man, I remember when he was supposed to be awesome. I think he has 2 rated rookies or something in a row in Donruss, 88 and 89. And he had some good years, but just never was what they thought he'd be. He did have some good years, though. Alan Anderson, 1990 Donruss. Kevin Brown and Kevin Reimer, 1989 Fleer. These are Major League prospects, so rookies. Rick Sutcliffe, 1988 Topps. He had some great years, too. Geronimo Pena, rookie prospect, score, 1991. Jerry Royce, 1989 Fleer. Kelly Downs, 1992 Fleer. I just don't know these very well. Tim Wallach. There's Kurt's Tim Wallach. There he is, 1991 Fleer. He had some great years. James Austin. Looks like this is another one of those. It's like Pacific Leagues, Pacific Trading Card Incorporated. Huh. James Austin. Lanzador. Mike Scioscia, 1987 Donruss. Steve Balboni, I think he led the league in homers one year with like 36 homers or something when you look on the back. Pretty sure it was that year he had 36. That's not many these days, but that guy could hit some bombs. Steve Balboni, 1988 Fleer, that was. Ooh, this 87 Mike Scioscia that I looked at, that wasn't the Donruss. It was, I mean, Donruss and Leaf are kind of the same, but this was the Canadian Leaf Company. It's why it says Leaf up in the corner. Jeff Calhoun, 1988 Topps. Steve Sachs, 1988 Fleer. And tell me if I'm wrong, I think he had a problem throwing the ball to first base too. Like, he's a really good hitter, and he was a good second baseman. Then he had a problem, kind of like Mackie Sasser throwing it back to the pitcher. Steve Sachs couldn't. He had a bunch of errors throwing the ball wildly to first, I think. Jim Clancy, 1987 Leaf. Those Leaf cards look just like the Donruss ones of that year. John Tudor, 1988 Fleer. And last one, Frank Tanana, 1990 Donruss. So really, $5 for all those cards. I mean, I guess it's worth it to open a big pack of cards like that. We're going to save this 1993 Fleer pack. I'm going to do that as an extra rip on another one because this is getting kind of long here. So thanks for everybody tuning in, and we'll open that 1993 Fleer whenever we either do an episode on that or do that as an extra rip. Thanks for watching. We're going to finish up the episode.